G'day everybody, Max right here, host of BitShares TV, sitting with Dan Larimer, lead developer of BitShares. And the team at BitShares, they wanted to do something really creative. Certainly for a layperson like myself, getting involved with your typical cryptocurrency and learning about mining, there's a technical leap that laypeople like myself, I consider myself a Bitcoin expert. I've never mined. It's too hard for me. I didn't want to learn about it. It was too far down a rabbit hole. And the second issue is it also requires, at present, it requires thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars worth of equipment in order to be competitive and actually make money and actually earn crypto coins in a serious way. And so those two hurdles there of new coins generated going to people who are either technically proficient and or financially capable of investing thousands of dollars was something that BitShares wanted to address. And I think they've managed to do so in a brilliant way that also encourages growth of the network and network effects to kick in. So Dan, why don't you kick off and tell us a little bit about the referral program for BitShares?
The vast majority, 80%, of all transaction fees are shared to the people who refer other users. The other 20% is reserved to compensate the network and those operating the nodes that are processing the transactions.
Yeah, for sure. And so just as a simple analogy, it's a very simple referral program, very similar to, say, Amazon's referral program, where if you advertise Amazon links or put out Amazon links and people buy through your link, then you as a referrer are entitled to, I think it's around 8% on the Amazon network. But with BitShares and the efficiency of blockchain, we're able to give away 80% of all revenues are given back to people who refer new users into the system. And remember, this is a smart chain capable of not just simple transfers as with most cryptocurrencies, but also smart contracting, bond issuance, earning interest on your cryptocurrency, all sorts of things. And all of those things in the network, there are fees associated with that. And it's those fees that the BitShares network shares. 80% goes back to the referrers. Now, it is very, very challenging to keep a system where accounts are abundant and available and free, and there's no identity verification checks. It is a challenge to keep those systems fraud-proof, or there's no attack vectors where people can manipulate that so you're earning your own commissions in an untoward way. So there are a lot of challenges that BitShares had to solve with that. So why don't you go through a few of the details of that system?
So in order to prevent gaming of the system, in order to qualify to participate in the referral rewards program, you've got to pay a lifetime membership fee that's equal to the lifetime value of your account, which means you can't create fake accounts and refer yourself because all those accounts, they don't qualify on their own, not until you pay a fee equal to your lifetime value to the network. And by analyzing other systems like PayPal, E-Trade, all these other financial platforms, there's actually a very high lifetime value for customers. As high as a couple $100 to $1,000. So we're starting out conservatively with $100 lifetime value. So if you want to be a lifetime member, pay $100, and now you can refer other users and get 80% back on every transaction they refer.
Great. So let's talk a little bit about this. There are 3 levels of accounts in the BitShares system. The first account is free and available to all users. Anybody can get a free account. And with that free account, they have full access to the network. They can use everything. It's the full feature set of BitShares is available to free users. And that's quite simple. However, there is no ability to earn commissions on people that you refer at that level. And that's for that fraud protection reason you just mentioned. You just create a free account for yourself and then sign yourself up and earn commissions back to yourself. So in order to prevent that, there has to be other levels of membership. And the other level of membership is, let's go to the third one right now, which is a lifetime membership access. And for a one-time fee, presently it's $100, although that is a number that is set by the system and it can change over time. But at present it's going to be $100, and for $100 you become a lifetime member. That means that basically it's the equivalent of buying out your referrer. It's like prepaying all of your future fees that you would have spent on the network over the course of your life You pay that to your referrer and buy them out of the business, basically. You now receive 80% discount on all of the services of the network. So you've bought them out, plus you now are at a level where you can earn commissions on everybody that you refer. And so that's a really powerful technique there that we've allowed for blockchains to have the referral system that will work and can't be gamed. Now, there is an intermediate level in there as well, because BitShares is committed to making this extremely affordable and very, very easy for everyone in the world to use. And so even though $100 is very, very inexpensive, you wanted to do something even better. There is a $20 per year annual membership fee, which people can do, and as long as they stay current with their annual fees and they remain a member. But that, rather than being capped at 80% of referral fees, that is actually capped at 50% of referral fees. So there still is that encouragement to become a lifetime member. Interestingly enough, the 30% that's between the 80 and the 50%, that any commissions earned in that realm will actually float over an annual member and try and find a full a lifetime member to pay that to, because the network wants to pay out its full 80% on all fees. So this is the result of this. This is the analogy that I can see. As it stands right now, BitShares 2.0 has the ability of doing the number of transactions of the NASDAQ and Visa and MasterCard. And rather than paying your merchant fees, paying your E-Trade fees, paying your NASDAQ fees, paying your brokerage fees, paying all of these fees to all of these people, you now have the opportunity to become a full financial services empire. And for as little as $20 a year, or for $100 for a lifetime membership, you can actually have the BitShares network as your product. You can share and refer it to people. You can run meetups. You can write programs and applications. You can do things to bring users into the network. And every single time you do that, you start getting paid fees, either from their transactions, or they can just buy you out immediately, and you can take $80 of the $100 or $16 of the $20, and you can start building a financial services empire. It's an empire it's a business that costs $100 to start, and you can be in profit by your second customer. And I think this is just an absolute game changer in the world, and it's just going to be something that I think just lights blockchains and smart chain technology on fire, as the masses can come into it. They don't need to be technically proficient to earn coins. They don't need to spend thousands of dollars on hardware. For as little as $20 a year or $100 lifetime, they have a full financial services empire.